Alright, today we're going to head to Hershey Camping Resort and try give that a shot. I've been down to it's the one down in Florida, Disneyland, the Frontierland. I've been there. That's awesome. So is this anything like it? So it's another resort that's attached to the, I don't know if it's attached, but they have a free shuttle over to the campground. So I'm going to give it to the park from the campground. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go out and see that. Thanks for watching. This is Doug at C. Robbins, and I will give you the lowdown on what the Hershey Camping Resort is like. See you guys when we get there. It is going to be 100 degrees today here, so I don't know about going to the park or not. If I go in there, I don't know. I'd have to get go somewhere where it's air conditioned, maybe in there, and maybe indoor rides on a roller coaster, stand in a line. I don't know about that. That could be a little rough. Anyway, we're going to give it a shot. But at least we're going to the Hershey Camping Resorts, which has full hookup. So at least I'll have air conditioning there, because I'm going to be really hot by the time I get there. I'm heading over to the park now, and I can't check in until 3 to resort, so I'll probably try to get there around 3 o'clock to resort. I'll hit the park before it gets too hot. We'll get our own spot, RV and bus parking. And nobody here in this lane. The other lane, there's a line to get in the parking lot. This one, nothing. Here I am in the bus line. Heading in the Hersheypark. I hear people screaming on the coasters. They're right there.
Experience all the fun the sweetest place on earth has to offer, including the Northeast's largest, most iconic coaster lineup.
Alright, I'm trying to find some shade. There's a little breeze in here. This is pretty nice. So we're at the Aquamarine Park show. Some harbor seals and something else they're doing something. But it's nice in here, so I'm going to sit here for a half hour. Hersheypark. This is the gift shop on the way out. I'm exiting. It's nice and ice and cold in here too, but I'm gonna maybe get some ice cream. They got an ice cream parlor there. Then you can buy chocolates, and there's of course every kind of Hershey's t-shirt you could imagine, as far as Reese's, Jolly Ranchers, Twizzlers, Hershey bar shirts. It's all here. It's a shame it's so hot today. Woo, I'm really lagging. All right, let's go get some ice cream. I'm heading to my car, but in between there is another large Hershey's Chocolate World. So that'll at least buy me some more time in air conditioning. So I'm gonna walk a little bit more and then get an air condition again, and then go to the car. My tactical way of getting back without melting. If you're ever here and you want a free ride, then this Hershey's Chocolate Tour is pretty cool. And it is a free ride. And they give you a free mini chocolate bar on the way out. Big food court in here too. All right, I'm going to browse the gift shop so I can cool off a little bit before I make the rest of the way back to the car. All right, we made it back. Hop in the air conditioner in the car for a minute, figure out what the next plan is, because it says it's 95 out, feels like 97. I don't know, they're being kind. It feels way hotter to me than that, but we will see. All right, hopping in the car here, crank it up, crank this air up. All right, we got to turn on Sweet Street. Oh, there it is, Hershey Camping Resort. This is it right here. Here I don't have full hookups here. I do have electric though. It's electric and water, but there is a free dump station, so I'm gonna have to dump and then I'll be good. That there is where you can pick up the buses to go to the park. It's free rides to the park here too. I made it to the campground. It is 98 degrees when I walk in the camper. I just turned the AC on and this thing is blowing ice cold air, so hopefully shortly we will be relaxing in the cold in here, because I got to do plenty of computer work, editing videos and that kind of stuff, so I could do that inside wanting to heat it today and then maybe take a little walk tonight when it cools down to show you guys the campground a little bit. But it looks like a real nice campground so far, but I really haven't seen a lot. So we will take a peek at it shortly here when we get out. Hopefully it gets below 100 degrees outside. Whew, man, it's hot. All right, time to relax. Gonna get some coffee going now. And I got my workstation now. It's down to 80 degrees in here, so it's getting much better. The humidity's gone in here. It's nice. So I think we will be pretty good here shortly. I bet you'll be down in the 70s in the next 15 minutes. That's because it is much better. 94 outside, feels like 102. This is why I'm hanging inside, because it does feel like 100. It's brutal out, and that's in the shade. You get in the sun, it feels way even hotter than that. But I made some coffee, so now I'm having some coffee. Figure hot coffee and what can you do. But I do like it. I'm in the air, so it's helped. But the problem is, the temperature went up here. It is now 87 degrees in here. I made my coffee. It was down to 80. I was like, it's going to be in the 70s, right? No. I made coffee, and now we're back in the 80s. But anyway, everything's sealed up. Air's back on. I think we'll start climbing back down again. It is brutal out there today. But still busy working away here. Got all my editing going. Got to get it done. All right, let's see what we got for dinner tonight. I don't remember what I brought. I got chicken. All right, I remember that. I was going to do chicken with panko. What else do I have? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I got stuff in here. Let me look at the ingredients. Nothing in the freezer is empty. Okay, let's see what we got here. I know I have panko for the chicken for sure. So we can do that. Ah, that's right. I got some sticky rice. Oop, just dropped the sticky rice. I don't know. This was in the kitchen. I always raid the house before I leave to get rid of stuff that's been in there for a while. But sticky rice, that would go good with the chicken. And then I did get some panko, but I don't know where that is. It's in here somewhere. Let me hunt that down. So I got the little drawer in here. Oh, I'm going to probably need the avocado oil. Here's the panko. Got some panko there. That's good. Panko, sticky rice, and chicken. That's pretty good. Let's see if I can drum something up out for a side. But otherwise, that should be good enough. All right, let's get cooking. Okay, we're going to do some little egg and milk. And we're going to bread this chicken up. I don't have any flour, so we're going to do what we got. So we do have egg and milk, so that should work. Okay, here we go. It does look like I have enough chicken for about 10 people here. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, I'm going to dunk. Go. Panko it up. Hopefully they stay stuck. Oh, that looks good though.
Okay. I do like cooking with this avocado oil. I found that out like a year ago. I don't know how long it's been around, but maybe a year ago I started using it. But I do like it a lot. It's come out pretty good, if I don't say so for myself. I don't know what it'll taste like, but it looks good. It's a start. And I got the rice is just microwavable, I read. So it is in the microwave. That's only got 90 seconds though. So I'm waiting to get that going. As soon as we're done here with the chicken, I'll put that on and we'll be good to go. There's my tower of sticky rice and the chicken. And then I'll top it off with my my homemade iced tea that I make. I like doing iced tea in the summer. All right, there we go. Let's see how this panko encrusted chicken and rice tower come out. Sticky rice with a little bit of iced tea. And on my, I like this Japanese barbecue sauce. I think I said that before, but that's what I use that on a lot of stuff. It's just easy and it tastes great. The problem when you're in a little camper like this is it gets destroyed in a hurry. I just cleaned it all up so I can cook, and now the whole place is like a disaster. And I got dishes and fry pans everywhere, and dishes over here. Well, at least it's not a lot to clean up. So I'm gonna have to get cleaning this all up, and then we'll take a walk around the campground. It's starting to cool down. It's still hot out, but the sun is not up anymore, so getting much better out. All right, kitchen is all clean. All right, dishes are all done. Gotta do the chores. Still haven't got this thing 100% figured out but on how to tighten it real good. But doing a final sweep here. Then I'm gonna go check out the showers over there because it was hot today and I would like to have a shower before I go to bed. 76.3 degrees inside finally, and it's still roasting outside even though it's getting later. I gotta go. I'm gonna hit the facilities over here, check them out, but it is still really hot out. Crazy. Let's see my setup here. I disconnected, got it all leveled up. And it is nice. It is, the sun's going down, so the sun's not cooking. It's getting a little lower, but it's still hot. And there's the front. So you can't even see in. It looks completely black when you're in there, which is nice. At night, you can see in there. But during the day, I can take that cover off and it has such a great view. And I'm right here. There's the restrooms and showers. I'm going to go check them out now. Here the train. There it is. I don't know how often, but it comes a lot. After 2 days of camping, or this is on my third day actually now, the battery's charging, so that's full. So we're back to full battery. We have a third of a tank of fresh water, and our black tank is 2/3 full. So we made it this far. We could probably squeak out another day if we had to. If you're an Intech owner, I'm sure you could have had problems like this before. But this is common, I think, for these Dometic grates. Open this up, but when you're driving, this is very loose in here, and it slides out. I've actually had it on my floor before. So I don't know. I have to figure out what kind of fix you can get to have it where it just get a little clamp right here or something. But something's got to be done because that has fallen out on me before, and it hasn't broken yet, but it will. So I want to make sure that we get that fixed, or some kind of rig. Or if anybody knows, let me know if you've done anything to fix that. All right, I'm in. I'm tired of the heat from the day. It's nice and cool in here now in the mid 70s, and I'm watching Deadwood. I just started watching this. I don't know, first season still, but I am enjoying it, and I'm going to relax here until I go to bed.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Good morning. We are going to head out on our little walk today and check out this campground and give you guys some information on it. There's a nice bathhouse up here on this hill. These are the 2-bedroom deluxe cabins. Okay, this is the tent area. All right, just got back from the walk around and got the coffee brewing, and while that is going, I'm gonna clean up in here. It's a mess, and it is time to go home today. So we probably got a couple hours though, so I had to clean up, and there's a dump station here. I'm not a full hookup, so I have to run over and dump the tanks. Okay, this is the before shot and after. All right, Taylor pork roll. This is for breakfast today with some eggs and pork roll, and this is what it's a big thing on the East Coast. I don't know around the country if you can get it or not, but it's definitely in the Philadelphia area. Taylor pork roll is huge. All right, let's cook it up. I always slice it a little bit on the edges because when you're cooking it, it curls up on you unless you do that. So then you can open this up. See, like that, and then just put it right in the pan. Pretty much pre-cooked, I think, pork rolls, so you just want to heat it up real good. I brown it on both sides. They're browning up pretty good. After that, we're going to get a couple eggs going, and we're going to make a sandwich today out of it. I don't have any cheese. Pork roll, egg, and cheese sandwiches are huge on the East Coast, but we're going to do a pork roll and egg sandwich this morning. A little pepper on there. All right, good morning. I walked the resort, so I got to go over that with you. But my review on the resort, it's hit or miss. I mean, the resort, I went into the restrooms, very clean restroom facilities. The pool seems excellent, nice pool area, very clean. The buildings are all clean. A lot of the areas are okay, but some of the sites are very tight. And I'll do that in a walkthrough. I'll show you. Some are pretty close for what you get, and then of course the main problem is the train. I did the train. I timed it. It took 5 minutes for the train to go through. It seems to come about every 25 minutes. So you're talking every hour. There's about 10 minutes of train noise, and depending what site you're at, I'll point them out to you. Very loud. Try to stay away from those. I mean, it will rattle your camper over there. And if you're in a tent in that area, forget it. Yeah, it's just, I mean, you're probably only 30 feet from, or maybe 50 feet max from a train track. You could see it going right by your campsite. So that's the main problem, and that is good enough not to stay here if you're in a tent. There is a tent area that's pretty far away. That's not too bad. But if you don't mind no hookups or anything, that area was but you'll still hear the train. I mean, you're still going to hear it. It's just not as loud. But overall, the facility's nice, and the benefit, it's kind of like if you're at the Disney Frontierland where it's owned by Hersheypark, the campground, and you do get to, they give you free rides over to the park. There's a nice little spot where you can You just walk to, and the buses come pick you up and drop you right off the front door for no charge. So, and this is owned by Hersheypark, this campground. So it is well taken care of. So that's the problem. Now I paid $79 for the site I'm in here, and that was it's just electric and water. Now there's a free dump station. I'll show you that too. There's where you can dump. That's not a problem. And it's also $15 to use your dump station if you happen to be just driving by and you have to dump your tanks. They'll allow you to do that for $15. But overall, it's a really good resort. If you're a really light sleeper, I'd almost try avoiding it. I mean, there's a couple other campgrounds in the area, but if you have kids, it has a nice pool area, and you're going to the park, it is very convenient that they just pick you up and drop you right. It saves you money. I think it's $25 to park at the park, so you don't have to pay that. And I only paid $79 here, so you think about it, it's like, you know, it's saving you $25 right there. So, I mean, it's a great resort. It really is. If the train wasn't here, it would be an extremely nice resort. Well, I'm on a hill, because if this thing, I gotta crank it up. If it gets leaning back and goes down the hill, it's not gonna stop for about a quarter mile. So I will actually connect these chains first this way. For some reason, when it starts rolling, it's not heavy enough to pull the whole truck down. Now I'll crank it up. I have chock, so I doubt it would ever go anywhere, but it's definitely not going anywhere now. All right, so we're all hitched up, ready to go, but we have to hit the dump station first because this wasn't full hookup. So I pretty much used the rest of the water in there. This way, on the way home, the load's a little lighter because I had a full tank coming up here. So now the water is gone, so it should be a lighter tow going home also. All right, let's go over to the dump station if I can find it here. And there we are at the dump station. Looks like there's two of them. You can see how high the hill is. We're pretty high up on the hill here. So it is an uneven campground. All right, let me see. Where am I parking here for this? They have two dump stations with water. Okay, that's that. So luckily there is restrooms right here, which you can clean up too after you dump. That's always a great benefit. So let me do that, and then we're gonna get on the road. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We're on our way home from the Hershey Camping Resort, and enjoyed our stay here, and we're on to something new next time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Later, guys.